snaps it into record mode, and then if you hit it again, then it goes into standby mode.
All right, now run that by me again.
Oh, you're a smart guy. I think you probably caught it on the first one.
So this is great.
Have you got a tape in it?
Yeah.
Oh. Did it come with a 20-minute tape or?
No, it's a 2-hour tape.
2-hour tape. Great. Is it VHS?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you think, John?
What? From the mind?
So what do you think of the photographs?
Oh, they're funny.
Funny?
Yeah.
On the jet ski?
So do you remember me at all?
Not really. I remember.
Well, I mean, because you're so young.
Well, the only thing I remember is you made an omelet for me one time. That's all.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Watch out for
That's
the
not going to work. I'm trying
why do we turn the light off?
Does it show low light?
Because I'm going to get over here behind. Yeah, it says low light. What does that mean?
Well, if it goes down to
Minimal light. Then
This is all just a beta test here, you see.
four lums, I think. Looms is the.
You ever see a guy wear so many colleges on his clothing, John?
No, well, how many do you see?
one.
Oh, you didn't see his hat. He had his right. Oh, I didn't tell you about what happened to John with this University of Rochester episode.
Well, I wanted to get the rest of the story because your note. Lane with a capital L. We went down to get a drink, and there was like a coffee house.
This is at the Commons, Wilson Commons?
Wilson Commons, that opened 1 month before I graduated. And there hasn't been any beverage on campus for 3 years because when the state of New York went to 21, like all states, they were going to withhold funds, state funds, if they didn't comply.
Right.
So
They always use that excuse.
things are so incredibly conservative now. You know, it's like.
Well, politically correct, you mean?
Oh, politically incorrect, you mean.
Well, tell Calvin about your week at Hope College.
So did you get laid quite a few times while you were there? Oh,
No, but we went.
Well, I mean, sex is out too?
Well, there weren't many girls there, but.
So, I mean, this was just pure work, right?
Yeah,
No play to mix with work.
Well, like at night we'd from I don't know. I guess Richmond's a pretty big party school, and
Richmond is?
yeah, even though it's dry. I mean, dry as in you're not allowed to drink, but
You can bring beer on campus, can't you?
yeah. But we have beer in our apartment. And everything. I mean, they don't care. It's just as long. I mean, it's like funny. But
Yeah.
and so that's what we're expecting when we went up there.
Mhm.
So it's a dry. It's when they say dry camps, that means if anyone gets caught,
You can get expelled from
Yeah,
college
expelled,
for
exactly.
having any kind of alcohol. I know.
So one of the people we were with was 21, and one night we went out to like a Minute Mart or something, and got like 5 cases of beer. We were just walking along the road with it, and a cop stopped and said, "Do y'all go to Hope College?" And we said, "No, we're just staying with a few friends up the road a bit." And he's like, "All right, because it's totally dry, and I could get you run out of the state for that." And we were like, "No."
Well, they could run you out of Holland for that.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have minded at that time.
Yeah.
Well, tell them about
Did you see the windmill?
Yeah.
Tell about the other students that were there. Yeah.
The nerds.
Nerds?
Yeah, it's a nerd herd convention.
Uh-huh.
But they're, I don't know, what should I tell them? They're all from all over the country. The biggest nerds from all over the country.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a story, John. When I was going to transfer after my second year at Columbus College, when your father had a lot of input into this, okay, he encouraged me to transfer. I sent off to probably 20, 25 places for admission materials and, some information. And Hope College was one, University of Michigan was one, University of Rochester was one, Kalamazoo College was one, okay. But when I told my mother about Hope College, okay, I mean, she was elated. I mean, if things would turn out for me to go there, I mean, that would be great because it's a nice straight and narrow college, and I had hair down to here by then. So anyway, what she said about the University of Michigan in contrast was, my aunt went to school there. My aunt and uncle lived there in the 60s, and he's a Dutch Reformed minister. And she said, your Aunt Neoma used to say that in Michigan they do it right in the bushes.
Oh, that's Michigan State.
No, she said, I went, gee, I think I want to go to Michigan. Man, I want to go there.
So I went to Rochester instead and learned how to do it in a canoe.
Yeah. Well, you know, at Rochester, you know, although there were a lot of nerds there was a great set of people that really knew how to party. I would say in our class there was probably a good 100 people out of 1,000 that really knew how to party very well. And the amazing thing is everybody, we were all good students too.
Yeah.
And when I went back to my reunion, the people that I've kept up with, everybody's gone back and got an advanced degree of some sort. And the two biggest party animals on campus, this one guy's name was Green. He went on and graduated first in his class from law school at the University of Wisconsin and has been practicing law for about 10 or more years at one of the best firms in the state in Madison. And I saw him last year on a business trip out in Minnesota, and he's argued 5 of the 10 most influential cases in the last decade. He's argued 5 of them successfully.
In Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin. So we.
So what have you been doing
What have I been doing?
today?
I went to work.
Where'd you go yesterday?
Yesterday. Oh, I went to Dogwood Dell to see the fireworks.
I thought you were talking about going to Washington.
No, that was on Tuesday.
You went to Washington on Tuesday?
Yeah, I went to see, it was with the nerd chemistry people.
Yeah.
Went to see, we toured Goddard Space
Space
Center.
Flight Center?
Yeah, but it's not really, it doesn't have to do, it's just basically there's like 6 NASA Space Centers set up around the country,
Yeah.
and each one has a specialty, and that one was basically science. I mean, there's no pilot training or anything there. I mean, it was the dullest part of NASA. But, which is why we went. We got an extended tour and got to see a lot of top secret stuff.
Like what?
Got to wear little badges and stuff like that. Well, one guy who found meteorites in Antarctica, and it was a race between him and the Russians.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, except he published the information since he got it. Supposedly they would just keep it secret. So, I don't know.
So what'd you do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday? Well, Wednesday night I had that party.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Went pretty well, except my roommate, that English guy that you saw at my apartment, he lives in the living room.
That's nice.
And, which I don't mind, but he, about 11:30, everyone finally got there, and we were, like, yelling and stuff, and, he comes in and he said, well, I'm gonna go to sleep soon, so could you all, like, leave or keep it down or something? And I said, no.
Was he serious?
Yeah, he was totally serious, and I said, no, because I don't have to work tomorrow, and so I'm not going to bed anytime soon. And he said, well, I am. And I've got a big day of going to King's Dominion tomorrow. So, 20 minutes later we went in there and he was sitting down with this girl talking to her, and I said, well, I'm going to turn this music off if you all are going to go to bed. And he said, well, yeah, that'd be a good idea. I said, well, I'm just trying to be a nice host and everything.
Nintendo.
And he said, yeah, well, keep trying to be a nice host. And I said, well, why don't you try to be a nice guest, you English people? But I didn't say that, but I was about to. Anyway, that makes me mad when people don't know. People stay like 2 weeks for uninvited.
Throw them out.
Well, I mean, I'll just set him in his place. I mean, I'm not mad enough to throw him out. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's girl right there.
It's what?
I'm not a woman.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's something like women get upset about. I don't care if he stays as long as he doesn't act like an asshole. But, hey, did I get any mail today?
No.
I didn't?
No.
Are you sure?
Sorry.
It's okay. What have you been up to?
So tell me, Andrew, do you have a dog of your own?
No?
Would you like to have one?
Yes.
She's trying to kiss you on the cheek.
You got German, Andrew?
Yep.
Pretty well?
Hey, speak to him auf Deutsch.
What's that?
Ist das nicht dein Hund?
Das ist ein dummer Hund.
Hey!
So when they called out, you know, at the All-Star game, you know, 2 winners,
Kinder.
12-year-old boys.
Oh, Kinder.
You know, it was a device, but they were honored and went to the mount. And then they called out Heather. She came out with her blonde hair coming down.
My sister. That's great.
So, I mean, we got a kick out of that.
Sure, yeah. That's
But,
fantastic.
How's dinner coming?
Well, it's coming, it's coming.
People bothering you? Now it says low light here.
No. You're bothering me. I'm trying to make dinner, Coach.
Well, I'll observe. How's that?
That'd be better.
Oh, that's fine,
Quietly,
that
not impressively observe. Yeah.
Does she like spaghetti?
Oh, I'm sure she would love spaghetti. Okay.
What's that?
One little piece. There you go.
She caught it.
Jesus!
What's the matter? What's the matter?
She always screams in the fun. Was that a Virginia accent, the way he said phone?
Where's his car there?
It's funny because I have this little niece who's 2 and a half, and she's spent most of her life in England, but her
So what's up,
parents
man?
are from Georgia.
Oh.
You know, she says no.
Wow.
But I had the best time with her, you know. I'm partial to girls anyway. I have 4 sisters and 2 daughters, okay? So I had the best time with her. And she got curly blonde hair, and she's quite tall, okay? And she's just so cute. And she can be so contrary, too. At 2 and a half.
Are you my buddy?
Favorite word is no. So in the morning, I'd get up and I'd start counting the time. She'd say no. So she'd give me a few no's. I'd go, come in and give your uncle a hug and a kiss. And she'd no.
Okay.
So I go, go.
Probably no idea who it was.
Say no.
Oh, she didn't know what to
She
do.
goes,
Ah!
but she thought about 1.5 seconds. I tried 4 or 5 times, you know, saying, say no for me. She wouldn't say a word, but she'd shake her head. She's a smart little girl.
That she is. She is. Oh, paradox already. This thing, huh? That's great.
So, and then my other little sister, she had a daughter, 7 months older, just barely 2. We threw them together, I had a great time. We did.
This is great fun.
Here's her.
Yeah, he's getting out some tape. Now what? You snuck what?
Girl.
You used to sneak your old dad's beer?
No.
Drink it when he wasn't looking, is that what y'all said?
No.
Dex, is that what you said?
No.
Alright.
No, I want you to call me Pam.
I thought you said you didn't want me to call you Dex. I don't understand.
I want you to call me Pam.
Alright, well we gotta watch now.
Well, don't eat too much popcorn. We're gonna have a good dinner in a few minutes. Like chicken and spaghetti? Chicken and spaghetti?
Yeah.
That's what we're having.
Don't give any to Lulu. She gets sick.
She's not right to.
Yeah, she's fat. You see how fat she is?
Every day for her one, I get one.
Ooh. Alright, now those 2 are bad guys. Can you guys? I don't know if they shoot.
Then if it was your movie, you know if they're shooting. It's not his movie. Turn it up. Turn it up.
I can't turn it up anymore. It's turned up as far as I can. If I turn it up anymore, the remote control will explode.
You believe that?
Want some popcorn?
No, I'm gonna wait. Save my appetite for dinner.
See, look, if you touch this button right here, the whole house explodes.
Astoria, Oregon.
Wait.
Did you tell anyone
Whole
else?
house didn't explode.
You didn't hit it.
No way.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
This is great fun.
Let's see their
Well,
glasses.
I'll tell you something, John. What you'll find is that when you review these things after...
Nobody wants to watch them.
No. What you'll find is that you're never in it.
Oh, well, I'm never in the
Right.
photographs
How about you
anyway.
come serve and I'll take your picture.
No, I'd mess it all up.
Okay, that was kid number 3. Kid
That
number
was on
2.
you. Yeah, we go in ascending order of age here. Right? You gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
This guy knows what he's doing here.
Hey, I've been alone with these kids for 2 weeks now. I mean, it started Tonight's Friday, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks exactly. This is the 15th day, as a matter of fact. And
Sounds like they've done all right. How does it go with
actually, we've had a lot of fun. You know, when you think about it, if you only have one parent, then you don't have to negotiate what's going to be done. I can just do what we're going to do. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So what do we have for dinner, Chef?
Chicken cacciatore,
Yeah, what else?
And
salad, and bread.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, simple.
So where do you want to go out bebopping tonight?
well, I kind of would leave that to you. I've never done Richmond.
Oh, I take Anita out dancing every Saturday night.
You know? Well, not every Saturday night.
Sure.
Every couple of months we go to the Holiday Inn and
Put on our polyester.
I'll tell you what, we should get this on film. Last year was a bad year for us because Renee was in school.
right.
But nobody visits us, and we would really like people to visit. So, to entice you and John to come visit us,
Okay.
we're buying a house in the mountains next to the ski resort.
We'll bring our skis.
Okay, right on the mountain road.
Cross-country. Yeah.
Well, you can do cross country too.
All right.
or,
Yeah, I
you
really
know,
prefer cross country.
4 acres of land, a log cabin.
Okay, we'll be there.
It's beautiful.
Hey, Calvin, I got this on film. You can't welch out of it.
This is the open invitation.
Oh,
What this
right.
means is
We're
that
coming. We're
we don't
coming.
like write or call back and, come this weekend. You decide what's good in your schedule, and you call us.
How about March?
Say,
How about March 12th
March
There won't
12th?
be any
Okay.
snow then, will there? That's
in Vermont?
Oh no, we ski until the middle of April at our resort.
Really?
So, but there are some places like Killington goes to June 1st. That's because they do so much man-made stuff. So you got it on film. Okay?
Yeah, we got it recorded. You're on.
Okay, now we can do the adults and John can do his own, right?
Okay.
So we can start.
What are you watching, guys? Is this as good as the other movie?
Service for Dan Quill.
That's a fire alarm? Don't do that.
Don't we feel better now? Why do you like calling another phone center?
Sounds pretty scary to me.
Everyone else is in a nice line.
The guy is in it. It's just mind-boggling.
Well, we're all glad the Tinted Dogs is join us.
It's pretty though.
Woo-woo. Hi, Woo-woo.
Do you think he's good looking?
No, I think it looks like an idiot.
Well,
I mean, I really think that's
You would-
important. Yeah,
Who?
I realize I was.
if he wasn't our vice president, you just saw a picture.
Brother Quail?
No, I wouldn't think he was. No, I wouldn't think he was handsome, but I have very strange taste. So. I remember when.
The only reason Anita doesn't like Dan Quayle is because he's a fraternity brother.
No, it isn't. Doesn't have anything to do with it. The only reason you do like him is because he's a fraternity brother.